Welcome to the Wrestling Gremlins Podcast, Episode 6. I am your host, Bobby, also along with the other co-host, got Nick. How you doing tonight,
Hello.
bud? How you doing tonight?
I'm good, hanging out. I'm getting ready to go on vacation.
Lucky you.
Going to Seattle. You can see heroin junkies and public transportation.
You just go down to, San Francisco and some dirty areas, and I'm sure you can find some heroin junkies there.
Oh, yeah, but there's different heroin junkies. These ones play guitar and then shoot themselves.
Oh, those kinds. Okay. Wait, how did Brad Noel die? It was like heroin, right?
He hung himself for some reason, but I'm pretty sure it was a heroin overdose.
I think it was an overdose, and they found his body all weird. I've heard some weird stories, but whatever.
I heard he hung himself, but I honestly, I don't really give a shit because I hate Sublime.
I heard something about dildos and shit, and
wow,
weird stories, but I don't know. So that's just rumors. But you mean you don't like Sublime? I enjoy Sublime; they're fine. I also enjoy Nirvana and a bunch of other '90s shit. I have much taste in many types of music. Mostly metal and hip hop, but I also like some of the old shit that we're kids with.
Blind Melon, that record was awesome.
All right, enough of the music stuff. Let's actually get into the meat potatoes of what's going on, and not the pints and potatoes.
Pints and potatoes.
Hashtag pints and potatoes. So Monday Night Raw, we'll get into that. We'll also get into the results of Payback and see who did better out of me and Nick. Probably Nick, but we'll see. We both did horribly the last pay-per-view.
We didn't do so hot this one either.
Yeah, right. WWE is just swerving us left and right, and we're just fucking up. But what are you gonna do? So we'll start off with Monday Night Raw, man. We got the two co-owners of the siblings, Stephanie McMahon and Shane O'Mac.
Siblings is Raw. That's not Raw off the tongue at all.
No.
No. I don't know. As long as they stay short like that, I'm okay with them. I don't want authority-length promos. I do not need 20 minutes of Stephanie talking, but Stephanie's amazing.
Yeah, it's funny. I hate hearing her talk all the time, but she's not bad at what she does. For a while, she was a really big heat magnet. It seems like it's dying down a little bit compared to what it was.
No, she's turning face.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
She's playing into all the gimmicks. She's going to screw people over. At some point, she is just going to dildo someone in a match.
Yeah, sooner or later, her and Shane are going to switch sides, I think. But it comes down, they're out there talking, and Kevin Owens comes out, and he was great as always.
Best wrestler they got.
I agree. I think he's the best wrestler on their roster. There's a lot of great ones, and he's just, he's not far ahead of everybody else. There's some really good guys like Cesaro and Zayn, Rollins, AJ Styles. They have a lot of good guys, but right now I think the guy that really has the most potential, if they use him, because they have no really good heels, in my opinion, is Kevin Owens, because he's that dickish heel, and he screwed me, I'm the victim. That's kind of cool that they did like that.
I feel like he's their one that they can, no matter what happens during the night, if they need to fill a segment of time, just put Kevin Owens on it. I
feel like that's what they did yesterday.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, they had a match with him after the whole injury with Enzo, which we'll get into. And then he did commentary. It's fuck it. It's the real Kevin Owens show.
Yeah, it's Kevin Owens show.
Yeah.
I want him to do more commentary. Or, it'd be really fun to see him and El Generico call old matches.
Yeah, that would be funny. I still think, we talked about this before, how Mick Foley came out 3 times to the Royal Rumble we went to. I still think they should have Sami Zayn get eliminated and El Generico come out. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep saying it, and I'm hoping that some way, the internet digital thing, it just leaks to the right ears, and we get our wish. I go, hey, it worked.
Look at us. We got one thing right.
Yeah, we got one thing right, because most of whatever we ask for is wrong.
Yeah. I was talking to you before we started the show, and I was going to get into Raw and stuff, but I read this a couple minutes ago, and I want to get your opinion on it. I guess Ryback was taken off every house show, every taped thing. He's gone. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he did or what's going on, but he wasn't on Raw tonight. And from Bleacher Report, He is immediately not there. So
Dude, CM Punk shit?
I don't know. I don't think he left on his own. I think they're letting him go. I think, yeah, we don't fucking need you. Like, you hurt people. You're not that great in the ring. He's had, what, one good match? And I didn't even get to see it. That was yesterday's pre-show.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. That sucks because I think they finally found the sweet spot. I think he finally found the footing, and he was able to balance the character where he wasn't super cartoony, but he wasn't just a brute that couldn't talk. He was trying to find that middle, and working with Kalisto and working with the little dudes, it gives him more motion to play with and less things he actually has to slam. They can slam themselves all they want. All he has to do is make the spot look big.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, some homeless dude spanging all day to get, like, a bottle of booze and just finding
You?
out. Yeah, sure, we'll put me. We'll say, let's call that guy me. Me spanging all night trying to get money for booze, and then you get to the liquor store and it's 2:01 a.m. It's a little too late, buddy. You had one good match and that's it. Like, you basically sucked for the whole the years you've been there. And you finally have one good match. It's a little too late.
Well, only time will tell, and the internet could lie.
Yeah, Bleacher Report's pretty spot on usually, but yeah, no, it could be a fucking work. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's not like, Ryback is the worst. I'm not a big fan of Ryback, but I've seen far worse over the years I've watched wrestling. He's definitely better than fucking the Great Khali. The Great Clumsley.
Yeah, he was awesome for what he was, but no. And I believe he beat The Undertaker.
He did. And that's the only thing. That's the only time he was any good. Like, I don't even say good. Like, he was relevant. Is when he first was debuted and he was this fucking giant looking monster and he was taking people out with that stupid Punjabi hit to the head with the
Just chop
Punjabi
your
punch.
head.
Yeah, the Punjabi punch or whatever, or chop. Yeah, so he did that. And then all of a sudden it's just like, well, now he's kissing girls and pretending to dance where he can't even let alone walk.
Yeah. They can't all be winners. Kurgan went on to have a wonderful career. He plays the villain in the TV show The Strain now.
Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't say that's a successful wrestling career, but that he did something outside of wrestling, which is good.
Okay, you saw 300?
I have back in the day, yeah.
Okay, remember the big ass monster they lopped the head off of?
Sure.
Okay, well that's Kurgan.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, so he plays big monsters in movies, really. So
you hear that, Batista?
Yeah. Oh wait, he's kind of already doing that. He's just sexier and covered in scars.
Oh, and he doesn't get jokes.
He's already had his own porn parody of that character. WWE, by the way.
Did he start it himself?
No, I don't want to see that. I feel like it'd be very tiny and uneventful.
Him and Melina? No. Sorry, John Morrison. All right, man. So besides Melina and Dave Batista's future porn career, let's get into Monday Night Raw, man. So, we've already talked about Shane, Stephanie coming out, and then Kevin Owens. Is it just me, or is it that having Cesaro versus Owens again, which is going to be a great match, was something they just did seriously a week or two ago?
Because they know both of them are workers. They can both do anything, really. Cesaro's strong. He can throw Kevin Owens around. It looks cool. It's a good way to start it off, fire up the crowd, let them all get the big spots in. I mean, the only thing that I was kind of bummed out with is I hate matches that you just know are going to end with shenanigans. Like, you're like, well, I know there's not going to be a winner. There's going to be a winner, but it's not going to be through a pinfall or a submission. It's going to be somebody running in and doing something stupid.
And that person doing something stupid was The Miz.
Well, The Miz is stupid, but...
I like The Miz. I mean, I don't know. He has that kind of...
He's annoying. You want to get punched in the mouth.
Yeah, that's what's perfect for it. He's perfect for that role. I mean, he's great. I think he does a great job. I mean, he's kind of annoying, but that's what he's supposed to be, so...
I did feel bad for Maurice on commentary, because I don't think she really wanted to have a headset.
Oh, poor her. She sounds good, though. I mean, she has that French accent, which is kind of cool.
I hate her voice.
Yeah, but it goes good with The Miz.
I know. It's just like but they throw such nice parties.
I want to go.
They seem like nice people. Yeah, they do like a crazy New Year's party.
Yeah, I'm sure that we're not allowed to go.
No,
No gremlins allowed.
Just go crash the Miz's New Year's party.
Just hella wasted off Ancient Age already. Yeah, bro, I love The Miz. Dude, The Marine 3 is the best movie ever.
Show up with fucking Mojo Rawley.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Stay high, bro.
I wonder who's more of a gremlin, him or us.
Probably him.
He's powerful, man. He's a powerful gremlin.
That's a big gremlin. It's like that. It's like Stripe with 8 legs, plus bat wings. Flying spider gremlin. It's all bad.
So the Miz interferes. It causes the match to go whatever, and then Sami Zayn comes out to do the save. And
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a fatal 4-way at the Extreme Rules. That's what I'm going with because Sami Zayn holding the belt up, all the fans going ape shit. You know, I think it's going to be one of those situations where they're going to have a fatal 4-way, and I think Zayn comes out of it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fatal 4-way, but it is Extreme Rules. So what I'm hoping for is that they fatal 4-way with some ladders.
Yeah, well, it looked like Zayn was going to win the WrestleMania, and then Zack Ryder had to do absolutely nothing for his career.
No, that was the Miz was going to win, and then Zack Ryder pushed the Miz off.
No,
Sami Zayn killed Kevin Owens off the ladder, and that took both of them out of the match.
Okay, yeah, I kind of forget. Yeah, it just shows how much WrestleMania was interesting this year.
Well, Payback was better.
Payback was better. I mean, there was a few weird things. But, yeah, so what's next on, since you wrote down everything, what was next on the Raw card?
All the filler crap. Basically, we had the Goldust Fandango, R-Truth, Breeze segment.
Yeah, Tyler Breeze got a victory, man. Like, made it out of the doghouse for a second.
Yeah, I hate whatever's going on. I mean, I love watching R-Truth because you can give him anything, and he can make gold out of it.
You know, I was not aware that Babe Ruth killed Abraham Lincoln. I was not aware of that. Thank you for the history lesson, R-Truth.
Oh.
So ridiculous. He hits home runs and kills presidents.
Yeah. The selfie sticks are just ridiculous. Like, he's gold. They can never fire R-Truth.
Oh, no, he's great.
He is the best jobber they will ever own.
Dude, he could be 80 years old in a fucking walker, and I will still love R-Truth for what he does. He's great.
Little Jimmy's just pushes him in the wheelchair, just rolls down the ramp.
Oh, you didn't hear? I kidnapped little Jimmy.
Oh.
I haven't fed him in weeks.
Jeez, why'd you take little Jimmy? That's mean.
Nah, you know, I thought it'd be funny.
He's got to go to summer camp.
It's Camp WWE.
It's so bad.
I love that show, man. I watched it yesterday. I thought it was great.
It's great. It's just, man, they took everything that we wanted to ever say about them and just made a TV show with it.
Yeah.
Because it's animated. We can do whatever we want.
They definitely made fun of a lot of their wrestlers. Like, Triple H got buried a lot in that, which was funny as hell.
Oh, God.
I wonder what Triple H thinks of all this.
He's probably laughing to the bank and cashing those really, really big checks.
Yeah, Vince might really hate me in real life. I don't give a fuck.
I'm banging your daughter and running your company, so suck it.
Yeah, just does the DX chop to him.
Just chops it.
Oh, God.
And then we had the AJ and Gallows and Anderson.
No, backstage?
Yeah, then Usos and Reigns show up like, oh, I knew it was going to be a 6-man main event.
Yeah, sooner or later that was going to have to happen.
Yeah, the match got out of the way.
The match was good too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they'll do better, but I liked seeing all 6 of those guys together. They did really well, I thought.
Since they came up early, I'll just bring up this piece of news. Their logo on their pants, the hashtag GB4.
Was that Good Brothers for Life or something?
Check this out, though. I went and did a little deeper research. GB4 was a weapon in World War II that was designed. It was a tracking missile. Boom.
There you go. Nick with the inside scoop. Good job on the research, bud. I would be sitting here. I'm not really doing anything on research right now. I've been so swamped with everything else I'm doing. I don't even have notes, like I said. Like, I've been swamped. But yeah, good job. Okay. So what's next on after that promo thing? Don't sound too excited.
Yeah, the first hour of Raw was draggy. Goldust versus Breeze, which was 2 minutes. Schoolboy strikes again. It's this weird. Yeah, dude, the Schoolboy strikes every show. I'm glad Tyler Breeze got a match and a win, but it just like the Goldust intro sucked. I am not a Fandango fan. Like, I just don't like this angle. Nothing about this.
Do you know where I see this leading to?
A fatal 4-way for nothing?
No, I see it even worse than that. I see it ending.
Stick on the pole match?
Not selfies. Dude, come on, Vince Russo. It's not going to be a selfie stick on a pole match.
I got a pole match!
Hey, I have a good idea. Let's put a selfie stick on the pole, bro.
Yes, bring it back. Vince Russo would die there.
You got to say bro if you're Vince Russo. You got to say bro in every sentence.
Listen, bro.
What? I booked horrible matches, bro. I only had one good time in wrestling, made me rich, and I can be an asshole, bro. No, I mean I don't mind Vince Russo. Everybody gives him shit. I don't really give a shit either way. I thought he did some good for the WWF, and then doing with the WCW, and he sucked. But that wasn't his fault. WCW was going down the drain at that point, in my opinion.
Yeah, it happens.
Where's Amanda giving us all the WCW inside scoops?
She's sleeping, playing. Well, I think she just went to the loo.
The loo to take a poo.
No.
Hopefully she never hears this.
She will cut you.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've had a knife drawn on me.
Probably won't be the last.
I'm hoping it's the last. I'm hoping it is. I really am. It's not a fun situation. No, but here's what I think is going to happen. I think that they're going to get tired of doing this because you already see the love thing. Oh, are you going to look back at me after I lost? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Are you going to look back at me after...
Are we doing Chuck and Billy again?
No, I think what's going to happen is they're going to team up finally. Like, oh, I knew we should have been a tag team all along. But that's going to leave Fandango and Tyler Breeze, and they're going to team up to be a tag team, and that'd be the first team Golden Truth goes over. What do you think?
That Golden Truth beats Fandango and Tyler Breeze, or Tyler Breeze and Fandango beat Golden Truth?
Dude, at this point, Hornswoggle could beat Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
Yeah. Poor Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. Well, we say this every week, though, so.
We do.
So anything else of importance? I mean, now Ric Flair for the Charlotte thing. Ric Flair is not going to be in Charlotte's corner against Natty in a submissions match, which is cool. Submission match will be cool. That's going to be next pay-per-view.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
We know that New Day is going to face Vaudevillains by decree of Enzo getting a concussion.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That sucked. I was really bummed. So, yeah, New Day segment was going to happen. Torque segment was going to happen. They put over Enzo. Like, they sold him super, super hard. There was a dude dressed like Devon Dudley that looked just like Devon Dudley in the audience.
He was actually in the ring. Devon was really in the crowd.
Yeah, no shit. I'm seriously like, that Devon? Oh, wait, no. Some kid wore the old Confederate flag bandana Bubba Ray costume.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, I only saw him at the very end. I saw him. I was like, oh, shit, they got to be pissed about that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not happy.
I'm like, oh, great.
So I think I heard the greatest promo of all time tonight at Raw, and I'm not sure if anybody else caught it, but it was the coolest thing. I'm going to try to make it into the sample today or for the start of the show. Was
it Big E going, oh?
No, it was when Natalia was talking to Ric Flair and saying all these, like you guys, blah, 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 you did this, you did that. But Ric Flair, you paid someone to screw me. But she paused, and I was like, yes. So I'm totally going to cut. Ric Flair, you paid someone to screw me. Yes, I'm going to totally cut that and make it to a sample because that was priceless.
Nice.
She didn't mean to say it, but it was the coolest fuck up I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be a sample.
That's a good one. So, yeah, New Day was out talking about them. Vaudevillains come out to get the heat from the concussion, which I'm glad that they did.
Yeah, they needed to.
Yeah.
They need to say that they did it.
Yeah. But they did remind me tonight of La Resistance.
Oh, my God.
I know. It was really annoying. I was like, oh, these guys are either going to get the heel thing and they're going to be able to take it and run with it and find a way to put the crowd down and get over with it. And people want to see them get beat up, but they still win. or they're gonna burn out like that. They're gonna annoy the shit out of people, and they're gonna turn off on them.
Yeah, either way, I honestly I like the vaudevillains, but dude, when they're in NXT, I told myself every time they're on, it's like, dude, they're cool now, but I don't think they're ever gonna make it on WWE TV. And so far, they're proving me wrong. But dude, how long is that fucking thing gonna last before they have to change it to something else?
The match against New Day will tell you how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
That'll be their definer if they can hang. I mean, they're trusting him enough. And then Enzo Amore's music hits and place goes bananas.
Yeah, but it's only Big Cass.
Only Big Cass, and I was like, oh shit, are we gonna? And I forgot that in the early days of Enzo and Cass used to cut the stronger promos, and Enzo was kind of like the wise guy behind him, saying all the stupid one-liners. So Cass can talk, and it was really cool to watch him.
He's brutal to me. When he talks, like he seems like he's trying to remember things. You mean
he's a giant 7-foot beast. His brain is not exactly upstairs all the time. There's a lot of blood you gotta move.
I'm gonna tell Shaq you said that big guys are dumb.
Shaq, I'm sorry. I love you. Good for you, buddy. But yeah.
Poor Cass.
He's got me by like 3 feet, dude. It's not even a fight.
His dick is bigger than your whole body.
Probably. Really? That seems uncomfortable.
Poor ladies.
Yeah.
Wow, we've talked about a lot of dick today. Fucking Shaq's dick and Batista banging chicks.
Well, I'm trying to forget what I say after this, but you know.
So we got to talk about some vagina soon.
This is not a kids-friendly show, people. Not for children.
Nah, man, we're just gonna get the gay audience. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Hey,
they'll love us.
They know where all the good food is and where to get a cheap drink.
Hey, man, they know what's up. So, what do you think about the submission match between Natty and Charlotte?
Oh, I call it. That's what was going to happen.
Okay.
I was sitting there watching. I was like, well, there's only one way this can end. It has to be a submission match. And Ric Flair really needs to not be at ringside. And then that happened. I was like, oh, well.
I still
get a Samoa Joe. And nothing happened.
I still see Charlotte winning that. I still think they're trying to build a SummerSlam where she faces Sasha Banks. But they need to
I feel they need to give it to Natty one time. Charlotte can win it back on fucking Raw. But I feel that they need to, break up the women's title belt. Like, it's... I don't know. Like, Charlotte's really good at being a heel now. She, like, everything's golden. I'm a little burned on Ric Flair just because, like, it's kind of like seeing the old man try to remember lines and keep it relevant, and you're just like, oh, fuck.
We already talked about Big Cass. No.
Wow.
Sorry, I actually like Cass. I just, it was just there.
Yeah, well. So it just... He feels stale. Like, I'm overseeing Ric Flair. I'd let him go to the back and go train and teach people. Or have him turn on fucking Charlotte.
Ooh, that would be pretty crazy.
Have him just screw over and be like, see? Dirtiest player in the game. I'd screw over my own daughter. Woo! Away.
And that Jerry Hedrick would get away with it too, because he's just crazy enough to do it.
Yeah, like humping a bear.
Yeah, dude. It's all about humping the bear. Humping the rocks.
Humping rocks and just humping... Ric Flair had to be so excited at how they're going to portray his character. He's like, it's so true to life.
Yeah. There's not enough nudity, damn it.
I feel like all the nudity you're going to get in that show is going to be Ric Flair.
When we couldn't get lucky getting Paige or something, we have to get Ric Flair saggy balls.
No, that was Mae Young's saggy tits during the bikini contest.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Ugh.
Oh, the things that scar you as a child.
It just reminds me of Sideshow Bob. To get a rake in the face. Just
the worst.
Just the worst. Well, okay.
But Miss Kitty, on the other hand.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
I'm assuming I can't stop you.
Yeah, no, you can't. You only hope to contain me, like AIDS. What is worse? Mae Young giving birth to the hand, or her flashing her fucking tits?
Her flashing her tits.
They're both pretty gnarly.
They're both really gnarly, but the hand was at least funny. The tits were
The
scarring.
hand made no fucking sense. I know Vince says it's fucking funny, damn it, but like
it was funny.
It just made no fucking sense to me. Why was it just the hand?
But Bobby, what year is it?
Good point. Good point.
There's still a mystery about the hand.
Did Val Venus ever get his dick chopped off in real life? Like,
no, it was the lights got shut out and the block was cold, so there was shrinkage.
Oh, yeah.
So it just hits the metal. And then I think Taka Michinoku saved his ass or some shit.
Yeah, man. Fucking gotta save the little Balboski.
I still loved when he came out, and this was right after they did the choppy pee thing. He came out with a Super Soaker, because Super Soaker used to sponsor WWE.
Yeah.
Well, WWF, really, but this is when the F was in.
Yeah, F and everything.
Now we're in an era of baseball caps.
Oh my god.
The new era. He comes out with a Super Soaker, spray painted skin tone. And he pumps it up and it shoots milk and he blasts the shit out of Yamazuki-san and all the fucking Kaientai guys and everything. And I was just like, I don't get it. And later in life, I figured out, I'm like, oh, my little brain.
Okay, here's another hire or fire. Who do you keep? Who do you release? Taka Michinoku or SmackDown's #1 broadcaster, Funaki?
Well, that's not fair because Funaki was the best on the mic and Taka was the best in the... Indeed. The fact that they still use him on Edge and Christian is amazing.
And he's doing the Japanese broadcasting still, too. He was there on Payback. Yeah, Payback.
They should have let him give one more shout out. They cut him off really fast, but
yeah. I'll trade Funaki for Michael Cole any day of the week.
Yeah, he probably won't try to sell me something.
Yeah, dude, he'll sell you Mr. Sparkle. Mr. Sparkle.
So we end up with the tag match of New Day and Cass, and Duds and Vaudevillains.
Well, no, Enzo wasn't there. It was.
Sorry, Cass and New Day. Whatever.
I'm not sure. You might have been right. I might have just corrected nothing. I'm not sure. I thought I heard you say Enzo. Yeah, so New Day and Cass versus Vaudevillains and Dudley Boys.
Yeah, and I did like the Bubba Ray just talking smack to the Vaudevillains the whole time. Like, shouldn't you be talking to the other guys? Like, no, you got to do it this way. You punch him in the face, and you pull him and you punch him, and you pull him and you punch him. Yeah,
Bubba Ray Dudley, I'd say the last 7 years has gotten so much better. Like he was great in ECW, when they got his footing, and he was great when he came to WWE. But going to TNA, man, when he did that singles run, really pushed him to be that shit talking heel, even worse. He's great. I like what he does.
New Day and Cass win. Cass gets the pin. Mm-hmm. Bada bing, bada boom. Realist guys in the emergency room.
That was so great when who said that? It was
I think Gotch.
Yeah, Simon Gotch. Simon Gotch said that, which he's my favorite of the two Vaudevillains. English is good too. You know what I mean? They're both good.
English could be the next Goldust if they played him right.
Well, they tried that with Stardust, and see how that goes.
Stardust works, dude. Kids love him.
Kids love him?
Kids love Stardust.
Really? Then why?
Yeah, because he's over the top. He's ridiculous. He's quirky. He's weird. He's the bad guy that gets beat up. He's the Joker. Only with stars and hissing.
And not as funny.
Well, he can't, strap up freaking Molly Holly and shoot her and then take pictures for Hardcore Holly to look at, because that would just been too dark.
We're going that way. We're gonna
go there. Speaking of that, it got rated R, so I'm excited for it. There's a battle royale coming up, and I do love me some battle royale goodness.
Yeah, but the League of Boring with the last 3 of the 4 people, I was like, oh my god.
And they won.
You saw it coming. Yeah, I know Rusev did, but no, they're not together anymore though. So.
No, I like the prospect of Rusev over the other two. I was much happy that Rusev won.
If somebody went out of those 3, I'm happy it was Rusev. Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. Well, we've covered that now.
Yeah, I'm letting you fucking do it tonight, man. Like, cause
we
I
get
don't have
the
any notes.
yeah, so we get the Emma and Becky Lynch match that we are supposed to get at Payback, but that got canceled for some reason. They just didn't want to run it.
I wonder if it's Becky's eye.
That's what they said, and it makes sense. I mean, she got a wicked shiner.
Yeah, it was bad. I wouldn't be
I
surprised if
still
it was
gotta
like
go back
broken
and
bones
watch.
in there.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch it. I don't remember the match. It was okay. I mean, heel
Emma
Emma
won.
is great. Hmm.
Emma won that one.
Yes, she did.
Yep.
But I feel like that needs to go on a little bit more. But
Yeah. You know, it's all about getting different girl feuds. You mean have Charlotte go with Natalia, have Becky Lynch face Emma. Shit, man. If you wanted to have Paige versus Sasha Banks, if you wanted to.
where the shit is Paige?
Not in my house, which is a very unfortunate thing.
I don't think she'd want to be there.
I
Um,
know, but I'd want her here. I don't
I'm,
think
I'm really
Tina would want
wondering,
her here either.
like, when they're gonna clean house on the Divas division or the women's division. Oops, but the Divas of the women division.
If
When
they get rid of Paige, it'd be such a mistake. She's so talented, and dude, like she's so young. She's only gonna get better if she wants to.
I I feel like they might have pulled her back right now just to say like not burn people out on her first off, but also maybe to go teach people.
Maybe.
Um, maybe she's just having some mental like I don't know. It just seems weird that she just kind of up and disappeared. I mean, the Bellas are pretty much gone.
One's broken and one's having babies.
Yeah, one is definitely probably popping out babies. Or at least trying every day, all day.
I would laugh if Nikki Bella has a kid before her.
I was kind of hoping that would happen one day, but I don't think John Cena would have liked that.
Whatever. You got John Cena's baby. What are you gonna do then?
I don't know. Run? Well, that's funny. That brings me into this thing. JBL's made a comment now twice about Floki the boat builder. He's
Who the
bringing up
fuck
Vikings.
is? Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Floki is the boat builder, and
Is
he's
that from the
batshit crazy
show Vikings?
from the show Vikings. And
Okay,
I'm
I've
like,
only seen that a
what are
few
you
times. It was
talking-
actually not bad.
Oh, I love it. I watch it every time it's on. I just finished season 4 tonight. It was
Oh.
cool. So the Ambrose Asylum was on, and then it was canceled. But Stephanie was the guest, and she was good. I like that Ambrose was trying to kind of pull some heat out of her and get her to break, and then she just kind of stayed character, played along, and then canceled the show.
I think the most entertaining person in this segment was Mitch the Plant.
I thought so too. Dean, they tried it. They gave it 4 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever. Unfortunately, we saw somebody die tonight in wrestling lore.
Poor Mitch.
Sorry, Mitch.
Mitch the Plant,
Mitch
R.I.P.
the Plant. I wonder if he named him Mitch the Plant for Mitch Hedberg.
I don't know.
I would ask him that question. I thought Dean Ambrose was actually doing the little Jimmy thing when he said Mitch, and I was like, I really hope it's the Plant.
Yeah. You know what's funny, too? We couldn't go a week without another wrestler dying.
I know, huh?
Mitch,
It's really
Mitch
sad.
the Plant now.
Yeah, we made it. Oh, no, we didn't.
No, poor Mitch.
But if you had a talk show,
Mm-hmm.
what would you name your plant?
Piss break, because I'd probably take pisses in that during the break.
Wow. Well, that turned out different than I thought that was going to go.
You don't get a bathroom in the middle of the ring, man. You got to piss somewhere. Why not in the fucking plant?
Why hasn't anybody done that yet in a match? Pee on somebody.
Because I think they get indecent exposure lawsuits, and I don't think they want that.
That's true.
Nowadays, I bet if like some chick ripped her fucking boobs out like Sable did, I'd bet somebody would try to sue WWE for like indecent exposure. Like it's like, oh my kid was watching that. Man, well,
Yeah.
fucking kid's balls just dropped now. Fuck off. Like, I don't know. Fucking parents get too uppity. I have a kid and I wouldn't give a shit. Like, yeah, you're gonna see those one day, so fucking get used to it.
You were nurtured on those. You should worship them.
Yeah, they're fun to play with.
Worship the boobies.
I'm more of an ass man myself. I'm like Billy Gunn. I'm an ass man, so I'm an ass man.
Oh, God.
Sorry, that was the coolest theme song
Stop
of all
it,
time.
Slater.
Yeah.
Heath Slater sings better than you do.
What happened?
I said Heath Slater sings better than you do.
I hope so. He's
Yeah.
a one-man band, baby.
So after the Ambrose Asylum, we find out the highlight reel is coming back.
How
Jericho
exciting.
and Dean are going to feud again, so we get to see that match again. So we get one more of that after this.
So let's
Unless it's
think.
a cage or some stupid shit.
They have Miz TV. They had the Ambrose Asylum. They had.
No, Ambrose Asylum's gone.
Well, I know, but they had it within the few weeks. They have now the back again, the Jericho highlight reel. Is there any other more stupid fucking shows like that? Because they all annoy the fuck out of me.
No.
See, like they're all aiming to be like Piper's Pit or the Barber Shop or anything like that. And dude, they all fall so short, and they're all really horrible. The only really good segment of the highlight reel, in my opinion, is when Shawn Michaels got his head busted through the fucking TV.
That's right, he did do that.
Yeah,
it's great stuff. So then we get the Battle Royale. And we had brought this up earlier. I did another little bit of research. I don't know how many men were in it, but Ryback was scheduled for it.
Yep, not there. He's gone.
There's rumors floating around. I read on Cage side. He may have asked to be sent home.
Really?
His contract's up in the summertime.
Good fucking riddance.
So
maybe
it's time for him.
That fool can eat more unemployment checks, in my opinion.
No, Lucha Underground or somebody will pick him up.
No, yeah, him and Cage could be a tag team.
Oh God, beef on roids.
Yeah, steroid boys.
The Juicers.
You got the Bullet Club, but they'll be the Needle Club.
Oh God, dude, make him sound like a needle exchange.
I've had to do it before. I've actually had to do the needle exchange before. Me and my friend Harmony went down to the homeless entrapment down in San Jose on the creek, and we went down there and give everybody rape whistles and clean needles.
Wow, that sounds like an anal cunt song.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Rape whistles and clean needles.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's a great band name or song name. Whatever.
Gotta help your community.
Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, he came back. Dude, his pop was not what I thought. I thought he'd actually be pretty good, and nobody really gave a fuck.
Because they've been kind of airing these stupid promos. And I'm still trying to figure out what the shit this Puerto Rico thing is.
They're going to be a tag team from Puerto Rico like they were before?
Yeah, but they've been doing vignettes for like 2 months.
Yeah, and I'm already 2 months over it.
Yeah, they're going to show up like, are they going to cook us dinner?
Yeah, bring some ladies, make us a dinner, take us out dancing. What the fuck are they trying to do? Like, I don't give a shit. They still are Epico and Primo, and they're not going to get pushed. So
No. So then Battle Royal comes down. Damian Sandow gets thrown out. All the people I want to get thrown out. Dolph Ziggler eliminates Baron Corbin. So they can further that feud so Baron Corbin can actually kill Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm. My money was on Victor from the Inception.
Dude, did you like his Punisher tribute?
His face paint?
I don't even know what that was. I was like, what's wrong with his face? It's like red, shiny.
He looks like me. He looks like me after attempting to run the mile.
You mean run the 10 feet?
Yeah, dude. That's a mile, right? It's a mile in my head.
Feels like a mile.
Feels like a mile. Give me another cigarette. No.
So, Rusev ends up winning by throwing out Zack Ryder. I was really hoping they were going to give it to him. I was like, that'll be cool, but it's going to be face versus face. So, I'd actually really hoped for Sin Cara to win, but.
Speaking of face versus face, and I'm not sure if we're there yet, but we've already talked about it a little bit. The Roman Reigns, Usos versus Anderson and Gallows and Styles. Dude, at the end when Roman is hitting with a power bomb and hitting like Superman fucking punch, whatever, like just a little fucking cock tool fucking before he does it. Dude, nobody gave a fuck. Like they're like, dude, like it seemed like a heel was doing it to the good guy, but they're trying to make AJ look like the heel, which is kind of funny.
It's a weird storyline. I kind of think that now they're kind of, I don't know.
It's very convoluted. Like they don't really know what they're doing. It seems like with that.
Well, they want to have 2 big matches back to back, but it's Now it's an Extreme Rules match, which means a shenanigans-filled match. It's gonna involve the Usos. It's gonna involve the fucking Bullet Club. It could involve Balor. It
It's
could involve.
gonna. I think that's when Balor's gonna debut. I think he's gonna fuck over AJ, and Balor's gonna go with Anderson and Gallows,
So,
and he
I
gets
mean,
AJ away from the title, and he gives him someone to feud with.
yeah. Who do you think's next in line for the title?
They got to keep it warm until Rollins gets back.
Keep it warm.
Yeah, because like, dude, no one likes fucking Reigns. They're gonna keep him on the belt because he's lost it so many times so quickly. They're gonna have him hold it until at least Rollins, and he might even beat Rollins. But next in line, I can see Owens because they need a heel. I'm trying to think of heels right now, and I just don't know many. Knowing WWE, I could see Sheamus or Alberto Del Rio.
Nobody wants to see that match.
Oh, that's why I said being WWE. No one wants to watch it. No one wants to watch that fucking
Titus
match.
O'Neil versus Roman Reigns.
No, I don't think so because they're both faces too. Even though Titus can turn, I don't think Vince wants him to do anything specifically great. You know what I mean? Like he's still kind of in the doghouse, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Now they're gonna hit that weird spot now that they've moved. We're pay-per-view past Mania. Now we're leading towards the summer, which is a weird schedule because a lot of people aren't watching wrestling during the summer. They're going out, they're doing stuff.
People with lives. I mean,
People having lives, doing stuff.
I remember used to have one of those. I used to have a life.
So,
move in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, 6-man tag match. I mean, I'm assuming they're just building up the AJ thing. So when everybody turns on AJ's super face, it gives a heel stable to go run amok. Because they're going to be out the Wyatts for a minute, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I could have said Bray for the next one, but Bray's still hurt.
And when he comes back, they're going to the Bullet Club feud.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's where they're going. They're gonna go after the Demon and the big boys and the bloody blahs.
Well, they're gonna need, unless they make it like unless AJ's not in it, then they need to get another. If AJ's in it, they need to get another person to have 4 people because Harper is gonna be out still.
Oh well, I'm assuming that's what Eric Young's there for, like you were calling.
I'm hoping, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. He seems like he's already trying to do something with Joe, so I don't know what they're gonna do with him.
Well, I think they're trying to keep Nakamura away from Joe on TV until the time is right, because, I mean, no one's going to knock Nakamura off right now. There's nobody on that roster that's worthy of that, so...
Nakamura's killing it.
Oh, God. It's so fun. I can't wait.
He might be one of my favorites right now, too, just because he's so different.
Yeah, I've been going back and rewatching stuff. I found out there's a way I can watch FCW, all of it, on YouTube. So I started at episode 1 with TJ Wilson and Byron Saxton and Dusty Rhodes on commentary. Dude,
TJ Wilson.
Oh, TJ Wilson with the worst haircut ever.
Poor Tyson Kidd.
I miss him, but I just, like I said, I still don't see him come back. Okay. So, we're through Raw.
Okay, so I declare this. We do reviews every month. We should have whoever wins that week or that month is the champion, the Wrestling Gremlins champion, until next pay-per-view.
Oh, for picks?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta...
And no cheating because you have the fucking list in front of you.
No, I won't cheat. I want to win this belt fair and square, but you gotta remember... Amanda made her picks, too, so you might lose your belt right off the bat to a woman.
That's cool. I'm not sexist.
Okay. Kickoff match. Which, both of them were pretty cool. Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin.
I think we all got that wrong.
We did. So we all are out on that one. Actually, we both, I think, got both of... No, you guys each got a point.
Yeah.
For Kalisto and Ryback, which turned out to be actually really awesome. Which sucks because Ryback is gone, but Kalisto's another big guy to fight.
So I'm sure they can find another one. Oh, yeah, look down the road. There's Baron Corbin.
I was really hoping he was going to win the Battle Royal. I was like, sweet.
He'd just be the new king of battle royals.
Yeah. Dude, that super gorilla press though that Ryback does. Oh, you didn't get to see it. So
I
he
did
goes
not
up on
see
the
the
second
pictures.
rope, puts Kalisto over his head, jumps and throws him.
Oh, wow.
And he goes like 10 feet in the air and just boom right off the middle of the ring.
Jesus.
Great. Oh yeah. Like I said, like the two kickoff matches, other than Dolph Ziggler with the schoolboy strike, beating Baron Corbin with that.
They should make a wrestler called the Schoolboy because he would always win.
I seriously, dude, he just wears the little shorts and
Yeah.
the shirt, the tie just rolls up underneath people and ties them up and rolls open a schoolboy in like 3 seconds and just runs away.
Was it Mosh or Thrasher? They did something Beaver, like back
They
in the
did
day.
do one. He did. They totally had like him wearing the little like spinny hat and like riding the tricycle.
Yeah. What was his
But this is,
name? It was something Beaver.
I don't remember.
I know it's something sexual innuendo too.
Harry Beaver.
Something like that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Someone could give us a Twitter answer on that.
Hi, Miss Beeve.
Yeah.
But this is the
let me
first
get in that
time like the
Miss
kickoff matches were fucking solid. Like both of them got the crowds fired up. No one was seeming bored.
Yeah.
So like by the time the pay-per-view started, you were ready to go. Like you were just like, oh, I am fucking game. So Payback opens and there's like a really weird Wyatt promo because I'm assuming this was the Wyatt's, thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as we all know, Bray is hurt, Harper's hurt, they're a little out. Mm-hmm. So we get the opening startup. New Day gives us a nice open. Says we're reaching the finals. Do some things. Pop the crowd. Xavier Woods gets creepy up on the Beyonce.
Yeah, I'm all about creepy Xavier Woods.
Dude,
Up,
creepy
down on that booty.
Slipping up in his DMs.
Yeah.
Damn, they're just trying to find whatever they can do to push that envelope just enough.
Yeah.
So they put over Enzo and Cass at the start.
Cass and Enzo, man, they were over as a motherfucker coming out in that pay-per-view.
Yeah. My note is just $signs in their name.
I wish that was my name. Like I just put $signs to spell my name.
$signs. It's all Enzo and Cass are just money.
Hey, how do you spell Bobby? Yeah, you just put lots of $signs.
Just put a lot of $signs. What's his price? You can't afford it.
A dirty ham sandwich and a 40.
Yeah, pretty much. So they start super over, hit the crowd super hot. Match gets a start, and I believe it's Simon Gotch and Enzo start the match, and they're going. They got the pace up. Enzo's fired up. Everything's going, and Enzo takes a bad bump in the ropes and knocks himself out.
Yeah, he got beat up by Butterscotch Simon Gotch.
Dude, he got knocked the fuck out. Like the second he hit the mat or hit the floor, I was like, he's unconscious.
Yeah, no, it looked bad.
He's done.
Me and Tina were sitting here watching it
and hit the X, and I was like, yep. That's it.
Yeah, when me and Tina were watching it with my dad too, we were sitting there and I was like, I think he's hurt. And like, I don't know, because you see Cass go up to him and he's like, then he walks away. It's like, okay, he must be okay. But then when Simon Gotch went over there and tried to fuck him up, the ref's like, get the fuck away from him. It was like, oh
yeah, he went to take one shot. He's like, no, dude.
Yeah, you could see how his body was too. Like he had his eyes were open. He wasn't breathing properly. It seemed like.
If you look at his hand, his fist just clenched.
Wow.
And his hand just kind of comes over, and he's just. You can tell, like, when he hits his head and he kind of rolls up and you look at his face, he's La La Land.
Yeah.
They're saying it's a pretty good concussion.
I know how that goes, man. That's like one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me. Not the car accident itself, but when Tina was in jail and I was like at home waiting, I was like, she went to jail for 8 days, until her court case because she wanted to get time served. Well, she didn't mean to, but she did, but it actually worked out in the best for the long run. So. But basically, I was at my house and I was gonna go ask my grandma something, and I left and I was gonna go ask her, and I was like, "Hey, why am I in this room again?" Like, dude, my mind just blanked, and I was like, "Wow," it was like super depressing. It's how I figure people with like Alzheimer's or dementia get, where they're like totally don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're on
Alzheimer's, not Alzheimer's.
Whatever, Alzheimer's, whatever. I like how the guy who's smoking out of a bong right now is correcting my fucking vocabulary. Thanks.
I also have a lot of medical books here, too.
Yeah. Give yourself a fucking at-home sex change.
Wow.
Correct my grammar, you dick.
Jesus.
Oh.
Well,
But yeah, no, like that was scary. Like you mean like how he hit his head and like concussions are no fucking joke. I mean, just being I've had one a couple of years ago and I don't ever want to get another one because it was the fucking utter shits. So what's after that? It was
hold on, I just had to make sure I was on the right page.
okay.
So after Enzo gets hurt, they kind of pull off the camera. Sets up Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens round one.
You didn't say who won that match.
Nobody won. It went to no contest.
Bullshit. Because they said today by default, like by fucking whatever, the Vaudevillains won. You mark that in my spot. That's another win for me.
Really?
Who's getting
you're gonna take a
dude, dirtiest player in the Gremlin wrestling game, dude. 1-0, 2-0.
Yeah, your card doesn't get much better after this, though.
No, I hear it goes pretty downhill pretty quickly.
Yeah. We get Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens round one.
I chose Owens on this.
We both chose Owens on this.
Okay, so it's not too bad. It's still going pretty strong. 3-1. I mean, well, 3-0 for me, but you have 1, so you are 1-2.
I'm tired with Amanda right now.
What do you have? Because I know you lost the first 2, right?
Yeah, I lost the first 3.
You lost the first 3, so you're already 0-3, and so that would be 1-3.
Hey, Buckaroo.
Yeah.
We'll tally the points at the end.
Oh, okay.
All right, calm down, kid. Don't be that kid in the class.
I don't want you to pencil beat me.
I will pencil. No, I'm not going there. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn make a great match. They will always bring the match.
I said this last week, man. I think they know each other better than they know themselves.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everything looked wonderful. Hurt. That match hurt. Sami Zayn came out vicious as hell. Stole the show. That, I think, set the bar for the night, which they couldn't have asked for a better thing happening right after the Enzo situation. It brought the crowd back to life. Because if they had like Y2J, Dean Ambrose, I think it would have fucking wrecked the pay-per-view. It would have just started tapering down and just they wouldn't be able to get the crowd back. But that wasn't the case. Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn with a pop-up after a lot of damage. I mean, they beat the hell out of each other. And then you have the Miz Cesaro Intercontinental title match. And Kevin Owens decides to do commentary. And
wearing JBL's cowboy hat.
We all lost on this.
Yeah.
So that was a bummer.
Yeah, I wanted Cesaro to win that. You know, I just think he needs something, man. Like Cesaro, I think Sami Zayn will be the one to win the Intercontinental title, but at some point he needs to win something. Why don't have him go against Kalisto and beat Kalisto?
I think that'd be a good match. It'd be a fun match.
Yeah.
But Kalisto, I mean, I think that may be where he goes after this. I think Sami Zayn's just there to take the big bumps. He's their big hitter right now. I don't want Kevin Owens to get the IC title, really. I'd like Cesaro to get it, but his mic skills, because of his accent, it's just hard.
I think after Rusev, because I think Kalisto will beat Rusev. I think Baron Corbin's going to go after Kalisto next.
That's good. I hope he does. I hope he murders Dolph Ziggler and then comes after Kalisto and just pulls a Kevin Owens on him.
Yeah.
And for the fuck's sake, doesn't get beat by a schoolboy.
I can see it happening. I definitely can.
What, him getting beat by a schoolboy?
Both. I see him winning, but I can also see him losing with a schoolboy because that's that's the most devastating finisher in the game, dude.
Dude, screw the rock bottom. The schoolboy gets you every time.
Yeah, dude. Fuck the bro kick, dude. We're gonna go with the roll up, fruit roll up.
Yeah.
So the next match after that, I believe, was
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, Ambrose and Y2J. Dean Ambrose versus Y2J.
God, dude, my picks are fucking terrible. Hey, Dean Ambrose won a match.
Yeah, he did win that. He fucking finally won a match that somewhat mattered. I don't know how much it mattered, but it kind of mattered, I guess.
Well, let me take a step back. We didn't finish the end of the Cesaro and Miz, I guess.
Okay, let's go back.
Just the close of the match was sloppy. I didn't like the fact that all of a sudden Sami Zayn got in, started punching, got the disqualification win. Just made it kind of eh.
I didn't mind it. I think it was different. That's why I liked it. You have Zayn jumping over the announce booth. They're fighting all over the place. They end up in the ring. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's different. I mean, that's what I always want is different shit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good for what it was, and it'll be fun. I just wish sometimes you didn't always have to have a crappy finish,
Yeah.
but it happens. Then we have Charlotte with Natty, or Charlotte versus Natty. Charlotte with Flair, Natty with Bret the Hitman Hart, and man, he looked rough.
Yeah, he did. But he just went through cancer surgery and his wrist
That's
all
what
fucked
I
up
mean.
too.
It sucked that he was there, like just because he didn't look like he wanted to be there.
Well,
He
no,
was
he
just
definitely.
like,
He even said he didn't want to be here.
yeah, like if you saw when he came out, he just even said like, "I'm doing this for you." I was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, dude."
Yeah.
But it ends up with the Chicago screw job. So we get Charlotte winning, which gives you and me a point.
Yeah. I think
Fuck.
I'm so far perfect, aren't I? Besides
No,
the
you're not perfect.
well, no, besides the pre-show matches.
No, you did not get. You picked Cesaro.
Oh yeah, fucking Cesaro.
Dude, calm down.
I was getting excited. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
I'm
just
doing
put
good. Hey, after how I did at WrestleMania, dude, anything's better than that.
so.
We both did really poorly for WrestleMania. I think we tied, didn't we, for WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think we had like one or two.
Okay, but it all balanced out.
And then we had Little Nate screw him over.
Yeah,
So that was cool. I've been clamoring for a referee storyline, and I got one. So that was awesome. Glad they did it with Little Nate.
I think it's cool that they got kind of brought back a WCW gimmick with that.
Yeah, and they even showed the videos tonight of him doing it. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Well, he also had just done the Talk Is Jericho after the night Neville got hurt.
Yeah,
And they talked in depth, really, really, really long about the Little Nate character and like him becoming a wrestler also.
mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of sparked some interest, and I bet you some Twitter feeds, and they were like, we should probably strike on this real fast.
Yeah, lightning in a bottle.
Oh yeah. So that happens. I loved the finish really, just because I was like, fucking people are nuclear hating Charlotte now.
Yeah,
Like you're there, you got the Flair heat, get it.
because Natty beat her once, basically. Like, I mean, like, but she didn't win. Like, she beat her once to get the title match, but like, she actually beat her for the belt, which was tapping, but no one saw it. And then now she fucking pretended to tap out from the sharpshooter, her own move, but she didn't really tap out. Little Nate fucked
My
up.
question is, does Charles Robinson ref the match or come in at the end of the submission match to screw over Natty one more time?
Oh, you know what's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna like, what's gonna happen is Natalia's gonna try to hit, like, it's either gonna go one way, like, or two ways. It's gonna like, she's gonna try to hit Charlotte, and then Little Nate's gonna get hit, and she's gonna call disqualification. Or what's going to happen is the referee's going to get knocked out and he's going to come in and it's like, oh, she tapped.
I wonder if Shane or Steph will restart the match if that happens.
That only happens, like, you know, like every once in a while. I think they just did it. I don't think they'll do it again.
So then we have the McMahon segment.
Which, I mean, it was what it was. I was hoping for
Time
more.
killer filler.
Time killer, filler, thriller.
Yep. So it comes down, they both run Raw. So none of us get a point.
Yeah.
Because I picked McMahon. Actually, technically, I would get a point because I just picked McMahon.
That's not even a match. You can't call segments. You got to call matches.
You won on knockout.
That's still a match.
Yeah, well, we made picks for the section.
Oh, my
So that's
God.
a point.
Oh my god! I thought the McMahons were gonna get it in what's it called? A split thing. One gets SmackDown, one gets Raw. It's still McMahon.
They didn't split it. They just split Raw.
Whatever. Take your whatever point.
I'm going to. Then we have Roman Reigns versus AJ.
Hey, I get a point because I told you Roman Reigns' hair was gonna be wet.
No, you don't. But you and Amanda both get a point.
I think I did pretty all right on this one.
All right. Coming in tied for last place at 1/3 correct is me and Amanda.
Yeah.
And Bobby wins with 6 out of 9 for the
Yeah.
rest of the Gremlins championship.
I will
The WGC.
yeah, I'll take this first title win, and it's for all you beautiful gremlins out there.
Shut up.
You just gotta believe.
I'm coming for what's mine.
Oh man,
Keep it warm for me, buckaroo.
dude! If we ever make shirts, dude, we have to make the belt like where the waistline is. Like John Cena has his stupid belt for like the champs here or whatever. We just have
Just
this
the
like
straps or beer cans.
yeah, beer cans and pizza just from like wrestling ring, like just as a belt.
Instead of the winged eagle, it's the winged pizza.
Hey, dude, hey, Gremlin's ears are already winged.
Oh, you can do the gremlin
Yeah, it's like the Party Gremlin logo from back in the day.
pizza. You gotta figure out pizza into it. Oh no, we get pizza
Oh,
side plates.
I want pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza sounds
So,
good.
I mean, all in all, Payback was vastly better than WrestleMania. Since technically now we've changed. We are now stepping away from the PG era, but we will remain the new era.
Mm,
High quality sports caps and professional wrestling.
I can't say it's gotten worse. You mean like the last few weeks have been better, so I'm all for it. You
But
know,
it's new.
we'll see.
Give it a year. What I want
Yeah,
to see is it in a year. How
yeah.
much of NXT is up? How much of NXT is developed? Because now there's a lot of people that are feeling the magic in NXT is going to be hurting because all the big guys are going up, and that special group of people that a lot of people grew to love NXT with are on the main roster, and they're not as featured as NXT was featuring them. So, in a year of this new era, we should see growth in every division. The tag division should grow. The heavyweight division should definitely grow, and there should be wider matches. Like I don't know, I feel that I don't want to see Sheamus fights Randy Orton 17,952.
I think TNA or NXT will be fine because they have all those TNA guys, so it's NXTNA basically. Like you mean you got Bobby Roode's coming in, you got Eric Young coming in, you have Joe there, you have from New Japan you got Nakamura, you got a lot of really good people down there. And the girls you still got Bailey, you still have Asuka, Eva Marie's slowly getting better and she still gets hella heat. You got Alexa Bliss. I'm sure I'm
That's the
forgetting a
thing.
bunch of
It's
people
like,
too.
did you see the class picture for the new NXT division? It's mostly women. Like they're grabbing up as many females as they can right now.
Yeah. They're gonna lose a lot of shit when Bailey goes. You mean like I like Carmella, but she's not the best in the ring. Even Marie is not good in the ring. Alexa Bliss is getting better. I mean they're bringing up people who are good, but it's still gonna take time.
I think they need to have some of the. I think Foxy needs to go back down. I think Natalia should go back down when this is done. I think there's a couple of them that they should take off of the main and put them down in NXT to get these girls up.
You know what? It'd be not a bad idea. I'm not a big fan of the two names you just said right there. Especially Natalia because I feel like she's done that already and she's trying to get back to the main level and just staying there. But what about Paige? She was the first ever NXT champion for the women. Why not go down there like I'm gonna take out Asuka? And it's yeah right.
I mean, well, it'd be one to put over Oscar, but I think she needs to take on Alexa Bliss, or she needs to take on. I mean, Tamina doesn't need it. Nia Jax doesn't need it. Asuka doesn't need to be put over. She's fine on her own. But it's the ones that are constantly jobbing out. I mean, you're gonna need your jobber women, which are mostly the coaches.
Yeah.
But I want to see fresh faces. I want new stories. The what's her name from Breaking Ground just had a match.
Oh, is it Aaliyah?
Aaliyah, yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna make it really, and I
No.
watched the matches. I was like, okay,
She wasn't bad. She wasn't bad.
wasn't bad, wasn't great, but was good
Yeah, she's a
and
rookie.
solid, and didn't. There was a couple of things where I could tell, like I was like, okay, you're still trying new things, but playing to the crowd. I want to see more Becky Lynch matches. I want Emma to have more matches.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they made this big deal. They made a belt, and now it's just like, what do we have of women's wrestling tonight? 5 minutes total and some bickering.
Yeah,
And
but I think it will improve vastly over the next couple months. I mean, Sasha Banks was even on Raw, was she?
she was backstage talking to Shane, or was that at Payback?
That was a Payback.
Then no, I mean, I'm sure she was at Raw. But you just didn't see her.
Yeah. And what did Shane do? Like, dude, did he do anything tonight? Like, he did the whole like opening thing, but then after that, Stephanie basically ran the show.
Because he told her he wanted to see her ideas.
Oh, yeah, but then she kept on saying, "I want to see your ideas."
I think they wanted to give Steph the run with it. They don't want people to burn out on Shane. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that she was able to take his gimmicks of like the whole hand over the top of the head,
Yeah.
and she's like, I want to do this, and just made herself like she's having a blast just picking on herself.
Yeah, I mean, she knows it's all for fun, basically. And she's making fucking bazillions of dollars. Like, why not fucking joke on yourself? I do it all the time, too.
Yeah.
Well,
So
is there anything else you want to get into before we bounce out of here?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like we covered a lot. At least it's not as long as WrestleMania.
Yeah, we've already done more than an hour. You know, it's already 1 o'clock over here.
At the same time, we live in the same state.
Well, I'm just saying for anybody listening. Mostly people listen from California anyway.
Californians.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I think that's it.
That's gonna be it. I'm as much as I want to have more. It's not really much.
Yeah, so
We'll see what happens now. I mean, it was a setup day. Pay-per-view's over. Let's set up the next round of stories. They only got 3 weeks to do this, so
yeah, it's gonna be all the same matches though. Besides, like, they're gonna be like all the same matches or matches intertwined. Like, I mean, they're gonna do the Vaudevillains versus New Day, which is just because of the tournament. You're gonna see Jericho versus Ambrose again. You're gonna see that fatal 4-way between Owen, Zayn, Miz, and Cesaro, and then you're going to see Charlotte and Natalia again, and you're going to see Roman Reigns versus AJ again. And I'm pretty sure you'll probably see the Usos versus the Bullet Club.
yeah. I remember one thing now you say that. When the McMahon segment happened, I was thinking about it when he was doing his whole speech. Mm-hmm. How funny it would have been if it was Paul Heyman or Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, I miss Paul Heyman. I really do. I miss him on the mic.
I miss Paul Heyman where he's not just yelling about a giant man that's going to kill things.
Yeah, he's funny. Well, with that being said, let me get up our plugs really quick. Follow us. All of it's the Wrestling Gremlin Podcast on Facebook, Wrestling Gremlin Podcast on Twitter, and find us on YouTube. Same stuff, Wrestling Gremlin Podcast. Nick, I will talk to you tomorrow. Everybody, have a great night.